Good morning, Math 1 students, and welcome to Chapter 5. Aren't you so excited? We are at a slope for a little bit, and we are going to something that you have seen before. We're going to keep going with it. But basically, this whole chapter is about inequalities. And so we will get started. I believe section 5.1 is pretty basic. We are going to review quickly on inequalities. So we have less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. And let me get a new pen. Sorry about that. Guess I need more pens. I hope y'all's Thanksgiving was great. Probably already said that. So here we go. There's your inequalities. And I am going to jump in and just start with an example. I think you're going to like this. I think you're going to be glad that we're away from slope. So let's get started. X minus 12 greater than or equal to 8. Okay, and you're going to solve this like any other equation. So if this were an equal sign, you would add 12 to both sides. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to add 12, add 12. This cancels, and you are left with x is greater than or equal to 20. Okay, notice that that did not change. You bring that down just like an equal sign, and that's it. Okay, so what that means is any number greater than or equal to 20 is x. Okay, so let's do another one. I'm going to change it around on you. 22 greater than m minus 8. Now think about what you would do in an equation. So here you're going to add 8, add 8. These cancel. 22 plus 8 is 30, greater than m. Remember, the whole purpose is to get the variable by itself. Okay, so let me box my answers and all right, so if you want to rewrite this, think about what it says. M less than 30. Okay, 30 is greater than m. Okay, I switched it, m less than 30. That means any number less than 30. So all numbers less than 30. And I apologize. Let me get you caught up here. I'm really bad about that. Let me fix my document. So as you catch up with that, I'm going to come back up here. What does this mean? This is all numbers greater than or equal to 20. Okay, remember that line right there means it's equal to 20. Okay. All right, let's do another one. Okay, and I'm sorry about not having my screen up. I'll do better about that. Number 3, d minus 14 greater than or equal to negative 19. So our variable is d, so let's add 14 to both sides. Okay, this cancels. Bring your d down, bring your sign down. Negative 19 plus 14 is negative 5. And that's it. So what does that mean? That means all numbers greater than or, there's our or, equal to, okay? negative 5. All right, let's move on. Number 4. I'm going to m plus 19 greater than 56. So our symbol is different. We have an addition. Our variable is m, so let's subtract 19. Okay, that cancels. Bring down your m. M greater than 56 minus 19 is 37. Any number greater than 37. All right, so let's write that. All numbers, let me make sure you can see. Yes, you can. All numbers greater than 37. So if you put in 36 in this equation, it would be false. All right, and I will do 2 more, and then I am done with this section. Okay, 5-1 is pretty basic, and let me change paper. Let me check my screen, and if I'm correct, I'm at number 5. This one has one more step, 3a plus 6 less than or equal to 4a. All right, so we have a's that we need to combine. Okay, so let's take this a over here. So we're going to subtract 3a. There's no different in this one except instead of moving the number, we're moving the variables. How did I know that? I have one over here and one over there. You can only have the variables on one side. Okay, to 1a, which is simply 6 less than or equal to a. And I'm going to rewrite this. A is greater than or equal to 6. Okay, so what does that mean? Any number greater than or equal to 6. Okay, take a minute and look at this one. I'm just going to do one graph. Your homework tonight actually is IXL. You don't graph yet. That is at the end of the week, but I am going to graph this for you just to show you. I know you've done this before, but I just want to review a little bit because you will graph later on this week. Okay, so we have, you remember the open or closed circle? This one is going to be closed because we are including 6. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to color it in. And we're talking about numbers greater than 6. So if you look at the number line, it just makes sense. So I'm going to go this way. Actually, I'm going to do a different color so you can see. So we're going 6 and greater. Okay, I think graphing for inequalities is fun, but let's do one more and I'll be done. Okay, I have 9n minus 1 less than 10n. Okay, so we have n's here and here. I have one coefficient there. So let's take the 9n over. Bring everything else down. Negative 1 less than 1n, which is simply n. Rewrite it. N is greater than negative 1, which means all numbers greater than negative 1. And there I go again. Oh, I fixed it, hopefully in time. Let's graph this one, just review, okay? So we have 0, -1. I'm just going to write a few numbers. Okay, we have an open circle at -1. Okay. And we are going to greater, so any number greater is this way. And just to let you see it better is there. Okay, and that is section 5.1. Your homework is in iExcel. Please look at LMS and follow the directions there, but it's pretty basic. Email if you have any questions, and I hope you're doing great.